So Ricky, really a test of two halves.
It was a good test match actually, although it didn't really go to plan for us and didn't really go to the way that things are supposed to work out here in Brisbane. There's never too many drawn test matches up here if the weather's fine. We've had fine weather the last 5 days and the wickets flattened out to become a very, very good batting track, and it was really hard, as you saw, for us to get a breakthrough today and very hard for them to get a breakthrough late in the day today as well. So, yeah, interesting game of cricket. Both sides can probably stake some claims as far as momentum going into the next test match, but we've just got to look at ways that we can improve for Adelaide.
And some batting time for you in the middle this afternoon.
Yeah, I figured if I was going to be out there I might as well be trying to get some runs, so yeah, nice to get some time in the middle. I haven't actually had a lot of time in the middle the last few weeks, so I've been working pretty hard on my game. I felt really good at the crease today, so yeah, hopefully a big score around the corner in Adelaide.
Anything to take into Adelaide from this afternoon or yesterday?
Well, we've got a good look at their batters, so their top three batters anyway. We should have learned a bit about what their strengths and weaknesses are. I mean, they've batted for a day and a half for one down, so we should know them inside out. We'll see how our bowlers pulled up as well. It's obviously been pretty taxing on them the last few days, so we'll see how they pull up, and then we'll work out with Andrew Hilditch tonight what the right squad is for Adelaide.
Thank you. You must have been pretty pleased with the last couple of days of that test match.
Yeah, certainly to come back after the end of day 3, we would have definitely taken a draw. Guys had to dig pretty deep, and it was very satisfying the way we went about it. Some outstanding individual performances, and we head to Adelaide in good spirits.
And the pitch was still playing pretty true out there a few moments ago.
Yeah, very flat. I mean, it almost got flatter and flatter as the game went on. That made it a bit easier for our batters today. But, it was a good test match, there's no doubt about that. There had plenty of drama in it, some outstanding individual performances on both sides, and that kind of lives up to its billing. So I'm sure the second test will be very similar.
You must have been very pleased with Alastair, 200. He's often struggled in Australia. That was a outstanding performance.
Yeah, no doubt. Any test double hundreds an important thing to do. In the first test of Ashes series is even more important. So Alastair can be very proud of himself. One of the great Ashes innings, and hopefully it'll spur him on to more runs over the course of the series. Cheers.
No, great team performance to come back from 200 in the first innings, and Strauss and Trolley as well. They got excellent hundreds as well. So it's been a good couple of days.
That must have been very pleasing after your first innings knock, and of course you scored a century in Perth during the last series. But Australia's always been a challenge for you.
Yeah, I mean it's the one side I haven't produced as the goods I like I've done against the other countries. So as I said at the beginning of the tour, I had a bit of a point to prove, and I've still got that point to prove. One innings doesn't change it, but these two knocks here give me a lot of confidence, and hopefully I can take that to Adelaide.
And really a test of two halves.
Yeah, I mean I haven't seen a wicket change quite as much as that over. Almost overnight. I mean, we obviously got 260, and obviously Peter stood with the hat trick as well, really took it out of us. And then, they were 150 for 5 as well. And to get 480 as well from that position was a great effort from Mike Hussey as well. So the wicket did change. So, but you still got to get them.
You must be delighted. Vodafone Player of the Match. What can you take into Adelaide?
Well, that confidence that I can do it out here now, and that's now the next challenge is to be consistent. Obviously we came here as a side to win. We haven't won here for a number of years. We didn't do that, but it's 0-0, so we've got to start again going next week.
Congratulations. We'll see you in Adelaide.
Thanks.